Hello, Cancer. It's Missy Gordon, the Metamystic here. Welcome to Peru. We are in the lost city of Machu Picchu. Before I sat down to film your reading, Cancer, I heard the words, "Something lost is now found." And even this imagery that came to my head, this reminds me of the movie Catch Me If You Can, when Leonardo DiCaprio was like, "Did you lose something?" to the girl. And that was a con that he used. I'm not saying you're conning anyone here, Cancer, but there's something that you've had to almost hide from your own self, is what I'm getting. This lost city of Machu Picchu, it was found in 1911. Completely intact, for the most part. And it's almost as if you conned your own self because you knew that if you had just let things play out, you maybe would have said no to some sort of opportunity in the past. So the future you kind of conned yourself. That's how I'm getting it. And it could have something to do with either your spiritual enlightenment or a relationship. We have the Empress here. Whatever it is, whatever this is, whatever you're finding, something that was lost that you're now finding, Cancer, it's going to be very abundant with the Empress, and it's going to be very satisfying. You're taking some sort of risk to move forward here, Cancer. So I'm going to do an intuitive reading for the month of April for you, Cancer. I didn't even think of the correlation of the lost city of Machu Picchu when I got that phrase, "something lost is now found." I didn't even make the correlation, Cancer. And I feel like that's what you're going to be saying to yourself. Like I said, it's something funny. It's like your future self, your higher self was like, I know that the old me wouldn't take some sort of opportunity, so I need to almost trick myself, is what I'm getting. The Hermit coming out in the reverse. With the King of Swords in the World is showing me that you have so much wisdom here, Cancer, that you knew in order for you to complete some sort of cycle or go into the next phase of your life, is what I'm getting. You had to almost stall. You kind of had to stall your own self because we have the Five of Cups here and the Hermit in the reverse, meaning you stayed in some sort of hermit mode here, Cancer. And now you're about to go from the 5 to the 10, and you're about to go through the World card. You knew what you had to do, Cancer, in order to get yourself to a better place. And it's coming through as your higher self, showing me that you knew yourself. Look, High Priestess, you knew yourself. You knew, even if it was something that was going to make you so happy. Look, there's that Hierophant and Empress again. And now we have the Temperance card. It's like you knew you wouldn't have taken some sort of opportunity. So you had to mold the situation with the Temperance card to your own. This is almost giving like dark goddess energy, like not in a bad way by any means, Cancer. This is like lost. How do I say this, Spirit? It's like this lost city of Machu Picchu. I knew it was going to be something about a relationship with the Two of Cups. And the way that flew out, it was almost like, when there's like a poltergeist in your house and something just moves very quickly. I'm telling you, Cancer, something really crazy happened to me the other night, and I'm just going to share it because maybe you're having experiences like this. I was in the kitchen. I was making dinner. I had a knife and a fork sitting on the side of the stove. I looked over, the fork was not there, okay? And I was like, where did my fork go? Where did my fork go? Where did my fork go? And all of a sudden, it's like I turned around and it was not there. I swear, it wasn't there. I turned back around. It was like I knew the fork was there. And I literally said out loud, put my fork back. I turn around and the fork was there. Believe me or don't believe me. Believe me or don't believe me. Look, and now we have the emperor. We had the empress, and now we have the emperor. There is some sort of crazy magic going on here, Cancer, is what I'm trying to say with like the poltergeist thing and the missing fork and something lost was now found. It's almost like you messed with time or something. It's like you messed with time because you knew that you wouldn't do something. Because you knew that you'd be like too disappointed from your past to take some sort of leap of faith towards something that would make you really happy. You knew you like wouldn't get on the boat or something. So you had to, your higher self in a future timeline had to like trick you and like hide something from you. Hide a part of the story where it's almost as if you wouldn't notice something was missing. But it was. King of Wands coming through. I'm hearing preparing for action. I'm seeing a rocket about to take off. 3, 2, 1. There's something going on here. And you know, speaking of Aquarius, I had something similar with Aquarius in their general and their extended about Aquarius being up like late into the night like a mad scientist trying to like manipulate space and time with the universe, with like universal principles and laws and magic. And it's like I'm getting a similar vibe here, but it's coming through differently for you. I was just about to say this. It's like a dark goddess. It's like a Lilith. It's giving Lilith. Cancer. It's something, I feel like it's actually something to do with Lilith, maybe, if that's for somebody with the High Priestess. You've done something here, Cancer, and I don't mean this in a bad way. It's like it's like you stepped outside of yourself and you hid something from yourself so that when you got to this point in time, you would find it again. You'd find it again. And as I just did this, it's like I'm thinking of it as like hypnosis. It's something. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Yeah, it's something about Ace of Cups. It's like maybe there would have been too much inner conflict or out of conflict to get to this Ace of Cups if you didn't set it up this way. You would have felt trapped. You wouldn't have taken the risk because of past disappointments. There's something here, and that's our time, Cancer, but there's something here having to do with, and I said this to Aquarius, and I also said this to Capricorn in their extended, there's some sort of relationship here that's like beyond space and time. So much love, Cancer. I'm going to go over and do your extended on Patreon. If you want to get your extended, you can click the link in the description down below. If you want to come join me over on Patreon. Thank you for joining me at Machu Picchu, the lost city. There's something here that's going to make you so happy, though. So whatever you did, Cancer, this is the end result. Much love, my friends. Have a wonderful April, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Cancer.